All right, hockey fans, boy, did a lot go on yesterday between Parise and Suter, and then Pekka, he retires. We're going to get into a couple of things here. So, and then, of course, you got this whole thing with Yandle and the Panthers, and that's just reached top. I have no words for where it's gone. So let's just get into it. The first thing is as soon as the thing happened with Parise and Suter, I started getting, and this is not a complaint. I want to preface this by saying this is not a complaint. I appreciate that people are interested in my opinion. Phone blows up, messages blow up. That's okay. That's cool. Should we get Parise? Should we get Suter? Everybody wants to know, should we, woulda, coulda, how much, etc. So here's my take for what it's worth. I've been saying there's going to be a lot of this. There's going to be a lot of Suters and Parises out there. I feel because of the flat cap, teams are going to be looking for some way, somehow, to get some relief now. Keith Yandle, okay? And you're going to see some guys hit the market. Now, the Parise thing's not a big surprise. So let's just talk about him for a second. Obviously, I mean, he's only 2 years removed from 25 goals. So he's either really rapidly regressed, or he just wasn't a fit. Is he worth? Somebody's going to give him a contract? He's going to be playing hockey. In terms of the Panthers, no. I mean, does anybody think? And this is a genuine question, all right? I don't watch a lot of wild hockey, but does anybody think he could fill the Yager void up on that Barkov line? I mean, Yager wasn't exactly a speedster at this point, right, when he was with the Panthers. So, you know, there's that angle. Is he worth a look? I mean, anybody's worth a look at the right price. Now, with Suter, the thing for me is we just had, the day before, a ridiculous overpay for Duncan Keith. An aging defenseman, okay, with a high cap hit, with no retained salary, and the Blackhawks got a player and a pick in return. Now, Suter is an aging defenseman, at very least. I mean, it's comparable, the position he's in at his stage in his career, right? Suter still was a viable top four defenseman. He's only 36. It's not like he's 39. You're telling me they couldn't find a team to just make a silly swap with a pick or a prospect and eat half the cap and save themselves all the back years with the buyout? Holy crap. This year it's okay. Next year, $13 million in dead space. 2 years after that, for 2 more seasons, almost $15 million of dead space. That's a 1 and a 5, not with a decimal. There's no decimal point there. Let's be clear. That is one number, 15. That is insane. Especially considering the fact that, you know, okay, I get it. Minnesota's got expansion draft problems, issues, and this solves the Dumba thing, or it should anyway. But still, the Parise thing is one thing, I get it, but the Suter thing, you telling me they couldn't find some other team? Or were they just that sure that he wouldn't waive his no-move clause, which obviously, you know, they're going to get paid both ways now. All right, so should the Panthers look at Suter? Again, and what, you know, the question I got the most was, how much do you think he would cost? 4 or 5? Is that, I mean, you know, for the Panthers, you think about it in Panthers term, are we going to spend $5 million, $4 million on him to come in and be what? Is he the top 4 guy that we bring in to slot in with Forsling if we don't lose Forsling? I mean, there's got to be better, younger options, right? I realize that he's an experienced veteran defenseman, which we kind of do need one of those up in the top 4. Can we afford it becomes the question. And does he want a 1-year deal? Does he want a 2-year deal? Because here we're going to get into the Yandle thing. All right, now, I'm going to tie this together, so follow me here. Twitter has lost its mind completely. I'm just laughing, and I tweeted about it, and I just think it's funny. We are now at the point where Twitter followers of the Panthers are browsing real estate sites so that they could see that Keith Yandle has sold his house, and then there's differing opinion. There's somebody who's saying, I know he bought a new house. And then there's other people that are saying, I've done the research, I don't see where he's bought a new house. This to me is any other fan base would get knocked on its ass for this. But because we're the Panthers, because we've done so many crazy things, we Barnes and Woolley for Wells, and we traded Roberto Luongo, and then we traded everybody after we won the division a few years ago, and we've made stupid moves coming the other way in Marchessault and Smith. So there's not been a period of time where Panther fans are just used to being, you know what, why don't we just relax? We have competent management. Nothing really stupid's going to happen. See, we haven't developed that ability yet, so we lose our mind where we don't know exactly what's going on. When there's no press release that says, we asked Keith Yandle to waive his no move clause. Since there's no news, we're going to make stuff up. Okay, and need I remind you, this franchise is very tight-lipped. Okay? Let's not forget that when Gerard Gallant got left out at the curb, and with the pictures in the taxi are all over, the team was silent until they got so irritated with my tweet that was the official first statement from the team about, you know, by the way, we actually offered to take him, and he called the cab on his own. Okay? They didn't even put out a press release. Their answer to was my tweet. Okay? They're not real good with disseminating information. Let's just put it that way. It's not a skilled PR bunch we have. They may be great at hockey. They may be great owners in terms of here's the money, do what you need to do. But in terms of PR, kaput's probably the worst in the league. All right? So I'm not saying nothing about nothing until that team says something, because none of us know. We hear it from a friend, who heard it from a friend, who heard it from another, that Keith Yandle sold his house and bought another. You see what I'm saying? All right? Until the team says something, ain't nothing happen. Now, if we buy out Keith Yandle, okay, we're going to have relief for one season, and then not so much. Now, do you bring in a Suter for 1 year? Is he going to take a 1 year deal? I'm sure Parise is going to be, you know, hunting for work for a 1 year deal. But Suter, I think he's worth $2. And we're not going to have the money to dole out a $4 million, $5 million contract, which I assume that's got to be what it's going to take, right? I mean, now he may be willing to play for even less because he's already getting paid, okay. But, I mean, how much of a pay cut does somebody really want to take? I mean, 7.9 to 4, it's half. It's half. That's got to be the number. Somebody can blow me out of the water if you guys think if there's a contract out there with a guy that similar situation and it was $1 or $2 million, be my guest. I'm not like knee deep in the numbers all the time. This is just my best guess. Now, what do I think we should do? I think we should, all of us, all of you, everybody who is on real estate sites, okay, take a friggin' hit. Take a chill pill. When we know, we will know. And until then, it's just me and the puppets telling you what I don't know either. Alright? And so, I don't think we should look at Parise. It's worth a phone call. Where's he going to fit? He doesn't fit if we still have Hornquist. What are you going to move Hornquist? Bring in Parise? Okay, you know, maybe. Suter, I think, is going to want too much money. He's still worth something, right? Jeez, he's not going to take that much of a pay cut. So, I don't think that works either way. Although I wouldn't cry if we bought out Yandle and brought in Suter for 1 year. Just one, if he's willing. Now, the other thing is, obviously, Pekka, decided to retire, 38 years old. Perfect timing. Absolutely perfect timing. Saros is ready this year. I mean, Rene came back from a bad year, and then last year had a good year, and this year was pretty good. But he split with Saros, and Saros was just crazy. Especially he had that stretch there where we seemed to play Nashville and the Panthers every night, and he was just making some saves that make you go, okay, they're good to go. So Pekka had a hell of a career. Shame he never got to finish the job winning the cup, but it's good to see a guy go out with one team and just right at the perfect time. Still a viable goalie. Didn't sit around for another 2 years, going somewhere else, collecting a check, being a backup. He did it the right way, so absolutely congratulations to him. All right, that was it. I said my piece. Everybody chill. All right, I don't think there's going to be more Parises and Suters too. Okay, this and this is the Panthers. This is what we do. Every acorn that falls from the tree, we go, oh, it's an acorn. All right, and it's covered in dog shit. We think it's covered in chocolate. All right, it's not our fault. We haven't had competent management for a long enough period of time to develop the trust in the management. We think we have to run things on our own. And really, for all we know, they don't even have any inkling at all to get rid of Yandle. For all we know, they're like, yeah, he'll be fine at 6D. Maybe we can, let him. I mean, we don't know. We don't know. Or he's going to Seattle. But I know I'm not going to be checking any real estate sites to see if he bought a house in Seattle or rented an apartment or had an Uber or bought a cheesesteak. I'm not going to do that kind of research. You guys have fun. All right. Appreciate support. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get to 1,100, guys. We were at 1,086. Let's get this sucker to 1,100. I'm going to have football video coming out later on. I don't know which division it's going to be. It's probably going to be one of the AFC, the last ones. And then probably looking at a live stream. What is today? Wednesday? This weekend there will be a live stream. I will let everybody know between Thursday and Friday when the live stream is going to be. It won't be Friday afternoon. I know that. So let's shoot tentatively for at some point in the afternoon on Saturday for a live stream. That gives you guys a little bit of a heads up. Probably Saturday, probably around 4. Damn it, I have to take that all back. Damn, do I have to take that all back. It would have to be earlier because I'm taking the boys to the county fair Saturday night. So it will not be Saturday at 4 for those of you who have clicked off. I'll let you know. Check out the community post when I make it. I'll let you know by the end of the day tomorrow. All right. Stop stalking Keith Yandle. Jesus.